The Bible is filled with so many amazing stories. And this, well, this is one of them. So the story goes, in the beginning, there was darkness. And the earth was empty of form. It had no void. It was nothing. But God had an amazing plan. And so he said those famous 4 words, "Let there be light." And boom, there was light. And he called the light day, and he called the darkness evening. And when evening came to pass, that was the first day. And on the second day, God said, "Let there be space between the waters of the earth and the heavens." And he called that space sky. And he saw it was good. And when evening came, that was the second day. On day number 3, God is like, "Let the waters come together in designated areas and let dry ground show." And he called the place where the water came, he called that the sea, and he called the dry ground land. And he said, on the land, let plants start forming, and vegetation and trees and flowers and all these amazing things grew from the dry earth called land. And he saw it was good. And when evening came, that was the third day. On day number 4, God said, "Let there be governing lights, both in the day and in the evening." And he called the governing light, which was greater for the day, he called that the sun. And he called the governing lights in the evening the stars and the moon. And he saw it was good, and that was the 4th day. On day number 5, God said, "I want to create life in the water." And he created the fish and the whales and the dolphins and all the living things in the water. And he said, not only is there going to be life in the seas, but there's going to be life in the air, in the sky that he had made. And the birds started soaring in the sky. And he said, "This is good." And when evening came, that was the 5th day. On the 6th day, he said, "I've made life in the waters and life in the sky. Now I'm gonna make life on land." And he made all the animals of the land. I mean, the sheep, the elephant, the dogs, the lions, all the animals of the world. And God said, "Let us make man in our image." And he made man. And on the 7th day, this is where I get so excited, God rested. And he blessed the 7th day because he'd seen everything was good and everything was perfect that he had made, and he blessed it just for you and for me. Now, amongst all this amazing stuff that happened in the story, one thing that stood out for me was how organized God's creation was. He knew that he was gonna make the fish in the water, so he made provision for them. And he made the water before the fish even were made. And before the birds were soaring in the sky, he made the sky. And he made the air for the birds to soar. And he made that space for them to soar. And just like creation, God has made provisions for you. In fact, sometimes you might just see an empty space or a void, but maybe just like the birds, God is setting up that empty space and void for you to soar. Amazing story, huh? For Bible stories, this is Tabs. Hey everybody, wait. Don't go yet. We're not done. Okay, before you leave, how about you just subscribe, okay? That way you get more episodes of Bible stories, okay? And you get more episodes of amazing, fun, funny, cool things. All right, just hit this button right here. Hit this button right there. And hit this bell right here as well. You get notified. Come on, just do it. Do it, do it, do it.